Jonesy, take it away.
All right, Greeny, welcome everyone to Dallas, Texas, where the NBA's most successful road team, the Phoenix Suns, come marauding into the American Airlines Center, looking to go up 3-1 in this series on this irradiant Sunday afternoon. Welcome everyone to NBA Courtside, presented by Chime. And folks, it's not just another Sunday, it's Mother's Day Sunday. We want to send out a special Mother's Day greeting to all the loving, doting mothers who unapologetically dote out their unconditional love on a daily basis. Have yourselves a day, Mom. Let's take a look at the brackets in the Western Conference. We're down to the semifinals. Golden State going up 2-1 by virtue of their blowout win last night in a game you saw on ABC. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, courtside with Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard joining us in just a few moments. Happy Mother's Day from all of us to all of you. Richard, let's start with the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic heard all the whispers about his porous defense in the wake of that blowout loss in Game 2 in Phoenix. He responded in a big way in the previous game with 26 points, but Dallas's success is really more than just Luka scoring, isn't it?
Yeah, Luka, everybody knows he's one of the best players in the NBA, but it's about that supporting cast. Luka Doncic had his least efficient game, 11 for 25 in Game 3, but he was plus 20, and it's mainly because of these individuals. This is why Luka was able to have an inefficient game, because of the way everyone else contributed. Brunson, Bullock, Finney Smith, they got themselves involved. And it wasn't just Luka spoon-feeding them. They were aggressive off the dribble, looking for their shot. And Brunson had more points in Game 3 than he did in 1 and 2 combined.
Meanwhile, Dallas, they held the Suns to their lowest playoff output of the season, Cassidy. Says something, right?
Absolutely, and Reggie Bullock played a huge part in their defensive effort as he hounded Chris Paul, sometimes full court, to the point where Chris had 7 first-half turnovers, and Reggie may have had a little bit of inside information on Chris Paul, as Reggie was actually Chris's first pro out of his AAU team and subsequently joined Chris on the Clippers. And I asked Reggie if his familiarity helped him frustrate the 12-time All-Star. And he told me, I've seen a lot of basketball games that he's played and the type of things that he likes doing. And Reggie also made it known that he's the younger brother in the relationship, saying he's 37, I'm 31. So obviously I got a little bit more energy in my tank. So I try to wear him down with my youth as best as I can, Mark.
37 years old, a lot of juice left in those Chris Paul legs. Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns. Their head coach, Monty Williams, told us a few moments ago, anytime you have the best backcourt in the NBA turning the ball over 12 times, things are not going to turn out well, which was the case. But we can expect the requisite response from them tonight, right?
Yeah, they rarely have a bad game, and they almost never have 2 bad games in back-to-back performances. But when you look at this, even their field goal attempt was extremely low, 13 and 9, and that's because when they had those opportunities, they were turning the ball over. But for Chris Paul and Devin Booker, they need other players to get involved. Today, we're going to talk about the others. You need Cam Payne. You need Cam Johnson. They combined for 6 points in Game 3. That's not the performance that they're going to need if they're going to help this team get to their lofty goals they've had all season.
Monty Williams wants his team to shut out all the exterior distractions, including the officiating. Luka looking for another W. When we come back, we'll take a break and catch up with the studio on the other side.
I said I feel invisible. It's 100 in the spot. I won't keep going. It's 85 just to walk on.
I mean, we consider every game must win, especially in playoffs, but we're going to believe till the end. Somebody got to get to 4 wins, and no matter what you're down, where you're up, you got to believe always.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by Chime.
Galaxy of gems. Every game, the time to shine.
Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with.
Sticks it. What a start for the Suns.
Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable.
The other day is the past, and now is the time to act.
Luka Magic. Luka. Footwork.
Oh my goodness.
Still my floor's unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be, I can admit it.
There is turf to protect and ground to gain.
Welcome, everyone, folks, to Dallas. It's the NBA Playoffs presented by Google Pixel. Welcome to Dallas for the conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle. Here at American Airlines Center, sold out once again on the corner of Nowitzki Way. Remember that name? Guy that put up a lot of points and buckets for the Mavericks. And after that Game 3 victory, the Mavericks looking a little relaxed, working on their synchronization here in pregame. Kleba and Powell. And you know what? Always making good use of their feet, too. Josh there with some good footwork. And the Phoenix Suns ready to try and build on their success from the first 2 games and get back on the right track. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first of all for the visitors. In the backcourt, it'll be CP3, Chris Paul trying to bounce back tonight, and Devin Booker. DeAndre Ayton, Jake Crowder, who's broken out of that shooting slump the last couple of games, and Bridges, another consecutive appearance on the front line. Meanwhile, for the Dallas Mavericks, Doncic and Brunson in the backcourt, providing most of the points in the previous game. Bullock, Finney Smith, and Dwight Powell at the 5 in the middle for the Mavericks. An important note is that last victory by Dallas a couple of nights ago snapped a 11-game losing streak against the Phoenix Suns, so they're able to put that to bed. But that's all history. Dallas with their minds focused on the present. Devin Booker with 18 points in Game 3, looking for a big bounce-back performance here on Mother's Day. Dallas Mavericks back in the second round for the first time since their championship year in 2011. And Doncic out of the first round for the first time in his career. It'll be the Suns with the first possession